I've learned at this point, we're almost 3 years into the passing, that you have to pick your battles, if that's such a thing.
Well, she's a lot more with it than most 87-year-olds.
So it's, anyway, all right. Double sticks.
Hey, here's one for you. My mom and dad are going to, when they sell their house in the spring, my mom's like, at 76, we're going to get another house and gut it and remodel it. And I go, why? Why are you doing that? Buy a house that is good to go. Throw a porch on the back. Call it a day. You are elderly.
Well, I look at it all different, Ted. 76? That's young.
For her, yeah.
I mean, they just,
Buddy, they're going to have us living to be like 120 with all these medical things they're coming out with.
I hope not.
God knows that. Why would you want to be 120? I know this, the dog pill that makes you makes your dog live longer that's coming out next month. How much money do you want? How much do you want? Look at his face.
People are going to take that themselves. They will.
Oh yeah.
Just like they drank
ivermectin.
They drank bleach.
Yeah, or they took deworming medicine.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, what was that other one that they took and people died?
Yeah. Oh, I remember. Not bleach, but I remember what you're talking about. Yeah.
No, I mean, they did. They drank bleach.
They did.
Too.
But what is the one you're talking about?
I don't forget with the C. I think so,
it's crazy to me.
I just so people are going to go, oh, if it's good enough for the dog, it's good enough for me.
I just see things and I don't ever go on Facebook except to like repost our stuff or do something like that. Mm-hmm. And I see the dumbest, and I emphasize comments from people I grew up with. Dumb, just stuff that I'm like, have you ever read a book? Like you literally, like some moron girl was like, they just gave me ivermectin. It says it's dewormed. She's also crazy. And I was like reading her thing and all these people started, she's like, why would they give me this at the pharmacy? They said it helps everything. And everybody's like, it's the best thing you can take. And I'm like, you're morons.
All right. Awkward pause in case we want to edit.
Okay.
Rolling in.
You should keep everything we just did.
Right.
A bonus footage.
Yeah, well, anyway. Oh, what fun.
Oh, what fun.
All right. On that note, hello and welcome to the show. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Ted.
This week, Ted and I, we watched
Oh, What Fun!
This is a Prime Video original holiday movie starring...
You want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Michelle Pfeiffer, Denis Leary, Chloë Grace Moretz, Felicity Jones, Dominic Sessa, Jason Schwartzman, some kids, Eva Longoria, Havana, Rose Liu, and that's about, Maud Apatow. That's the main
Gotta throw
people.
that one in just in case.
She had a funny cameo. She was
Just
funny.
in case, though. Right?
In case he's listening?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. She did have a funny cameo. I thought she was quite funny.
I could see you sitting in an audition, right? And,
Yeah.
And he's there, and you get up there, and they call your name, and you go, you do that podcast, don't you, Ted? Yeah. Yeah, I mentioned your daughter on it. She did a great job.
Speaking of people on podcasts, on a side note,
yeah,
did you hear this Tarantino thing where he just ripped on Owen Wilson and Matthew Lillard and Paul Dano?
I didn't hear it per se, but I've heard the rumblings of or the kind of the backlash.
Yeah.
Of it, and the headlines. I saw the headlines, but I didn't hear what he said, and so I'm not privy to that. But
he said Paul Dano. I listened to exactly what he said.
Right.
I went to YouTube and I had to hear it.
Right.
He said, "I'm not a fan of Matthew Lillard, which is not his name. and I'm not a fan of Owen Wilson. I actually hate his acting. And then he said, I want everyone to drink this in. Yes, Tarantino is one of the greatest filmmakers of the last 50 years. Okay? He said Paul Dano is the weakest male actor in SAG. Paul Dano. Because of his performance in There Will Be Blood. I disagree. Paul Dano is great. He is one of the best actors alive.
Okay, who was the other one? Matthew what?
Matthew Lillard, the guy from Scream and
Okay, yeah, Up the Creek.
Yeah, he's not a bad actor either.
Right.
And people love him.
Scooby-Doo.
People love him. He's the nicest guy on earth. Also, he's had a career for 35 years. What are you talking about? He's a terrible actor. And Owen Wilson? Oh, you don't like Owen Wilson's, the way he sounds? Then don't watch him, but he's not a terrible actor.
Well, all right. I'm not going to say any one of them are terrible. And I'm not here to defend Quentin Tarantino, from whom I do not know.
Yeah.
Not even in passing. I'd never have, and I'm just going off of memory now, and I'm old, so it shorts out. But yeah. I don't think of anything. Now, Paul Dano might be the exception because he's more of a character actor.
Yeah.
But Matthew and Owen, I just don't see a lot of range with them.
They're comedic relief.
And so...
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but, when you say somebody's a bad actor, you just say, they don't have a lot of range. All right, before we get into this, what fun. I watched Jay Kelly.
Oh, yeah, I hear that's good.
George Clooney and Adam Sandler.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched that like 3 nights ago or whatever it was. And then last night, because I watched Jay Kelly, I watched the conversation with Letterman or whatever it is, his Netflix talk show because Adam Sandler was on it. And I've come to realize something. I think Adam Sandler has been playing or barking up the wrong tree for a long time. Because he's a lot better dramatic actor than he is a comedic actor. I mean, because he's a dramatic, his role in this is dramatic. And he's amazing in Jay Kelly. Amazing.
Every single drama we've seen him in. Remember the basketball Hustle? We watched that basketball movie, Hustle.
Right.
He was great in that.
Yeah. And, David did a kind of a little retrospective on the movies that he has done. Uncut Gems, dramatic role.
Should have been Oscar.
I mean, ridiculous how wonderful he was in that.
Punch Drunk Love.
And I didn't see that one.
Oh, you never seen Punch Drunk Love?
No,
it's
but they
great.
talked about it, and I need to see it after that they talked about it.
P.T. Anderson.
I want to see it after seeing Jay Kelly. I feel sorry for, and I really after I watched Jay Kelly and then listened to this interview with Letterman, I feel sorry for his little gang, David Spade and Rob Schneider and all those guys that end up getting parts in his Goofy movies. Because I think that after Jay Kelly and the conversation that he had with Letterman, I think those movies are done. I think, and if he gets nominated for an Academy Award for his performance in Jay Kelly, I think it's all but gone, any comedic roles for him going forward. I think he's going to finish his career up being a serious actor. And he should be.
I think he'll produce those movies. You know what I mean? I think he'll keep putting out.
That's a whole different boat because
Right.
that's just producing it, and you're not in front of the camera and all that. But anyway, I'm going to throw it out here. I'm going to do a short on it. Jay Kelly, George Clooney, Adam Sandler, but I'll put a short out on our YouTube our YouTube and our Facebook page, Instagram, all the social. But I'll go ahead and tell you now, Jay Kelly, and that was on Netflix as well. Part of his overall deal with them is a watch. Is a watch. I'll throw a score out there for that. All right, now let's get into what fun.
Okay.
All right, so here it is. Ted read off the cast there, if you can remember them. But I'll give a quick synopsis of it. It's Christmas. The family's coming, and the family consists of two daughters and a son are coming home for Christmas. One daughter played by Chloë Grace Moretz. Did I say that right? Moretz. Excuse me. And I really apologize for that. She's a wonderful actress.
Wonderful.
Again, names. She plays their lesbian daughter, and Felicity Jones plays their straight daughter who's married to Jason Schwartzman, and they've got 2 kids. And then Dominic Sessa, he is their slacker son. He's trying to make a day. He's a camp counselor.
Yep.
And for 3 months out of the year, and he's trying to make that a full-time job somehow. So that's where he's at. Anyway, they're all home for Christmas, and Michelle Pfeiffer's the mother, and she's busting her ass trying to get everything right. And all she asked of her children for Christmas is that they would go online, and then they would nominate her. And she's always busting her ass. You find that out during the movie, to take care of this family. All she asks is that the 3 of them go online and nominate her for Mom of the Year, for the Zazzy show, which is played by Eva Longoria. And not one kid nominated her. And so they end up going out for a Christmas program, Rolled Eyes, and they leave her at home. They totally forgot her. And so it makes her mad, so she's decided that she's going to get in her car. They live in Texas, and she's going to drive to Burbank, California, to the studio where they tape a Zazzy show, and try to get on the show, etc. And she does. And of course, the family semi-panics when they discover that she's gone, and not until they see her on TV do they know where she is. So anyway, all right. I think what made this movie bad for me, Ted, was it was so nonsensical that it made it bad. I mean, I'm not schooled in the world of androids, but I know in the world of Apple, they got this thing called Find My Phone.
Yeah.
And if they were an Apple universe, now I don't know what it is on Android, but I'm sure they've got something similar to it, right?
Yeah.
Because it's an incredible feature to have on your phone. You put your phone down, leave it at somebody's house, whatever. You can track it, and I'm sure parents, they use it to track their kids, right? Not one of them in this movie, and this goes to the nonsensical part of this movie. You've got 4 remaining relatives there who come off somewhat educated, and not one of them bothers to find a phone.
Which you have to accept that, though.
Well, I would think that you would naturally, as a family, have that kind of set up. My family, we have Find a Phone on.
Yeah, no, I have it on. I have it on. I only have Page's location, share location.
Okay. Right. Well, I got my mom on there, or I got relatives, that need to kind of be tracked, I guess you could say. And because it's not only about, it's not about following them. It's about, hey, I've lost my AirPods. I've lost my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my laptop? Where's my iPad?
Yeah.
Can you find it for me? Where is it? I can't. And I know it works.
Oh, I've done it a bunch of times.
Oh, again, my mom's got it on hers, and we've, in the last 2 years or so, we've used it a half a dozen times to track down her phone.
Oh yeah, I've used it to find my phone.
So anyway, that's just a nonsensical thing, and I got the feeling watching this movie there were a lot of times when they read the script or were putting the script together, the writers said, "Oh, wouldn't it be funny if?" Because there's the scene, and I'll go right to it. There's the scene where it's the straw that breaks the camel's back, where they forget mom and they go to this Christmas program, and on Christmas Eve, and you could have left it at that, right?
Yep.
But they didn't. They made it into this very seductive and sexy, over the top singer or dancer program where everybody's dressed up in Santas and there's a lot of bare shoulders and bare chested men and they're all ripped and cut and they're doing very provocative dance move. Now I will say this, I thought it was funny.
Yeah, why Santa's so jacked.
But I thought it was done for another reason. Okay, Jason Schwartzman plays Doug, who's married to Felicity Jones' character Channing, and he's on this quest at the Christmas time here with the family gathering to win over his sister-in-law Chloe, played by Chloë Grace Taylor, who is a lesbian, LGBTQ.
Yeah,
right, and he's always talking to her or trying to talk to her and befriend. And you get a sense during the movie that there's a disconnect between Doug and Channing, husband and wife there, for some reason, unknown. So I'm going to say this. I was developing the opinion that the reason Doug was pursuing the lesbian sister-in-law was because that was his kind of way of, coming out.
Oh.
I got that sense, like, okay, the reason he's really pressing hard on the sister-in-law here
is it because he said I kissed a guy once in high school?
Yeah, well, see, and again, that was another thing, right? And then they get in the car and they go to this singing program, which the mom, played by Michelle Pfeiffer, Claire, she purchased the tickets for everybody to go, but she purchased the tickets, if I remember correctly, by the suggestion of Channing and Doug, the daughter and son-in-law, because their two kids love this dance program, right?
Yeah.
And that's why we got the tickets, because of them. Well, I was sitting there thinking, and Doug was very excited about going to this dance program, and then the first thing you do is you see this really chiseled, bare-chested, smooth-skinned Santa, and he's just as happy as lark. I was like, okay, that's what they were doing, but they didn't. There was no reveal at the end that Doug was gay or bi or any of that, but it was a running thing throughout the whole movie.
I didn't understand why he kept trying to win her over.
Well, see, that's, again, excuse me for thinking, but that's what I was thinking. I mean, early on, especially after they sat on the couch and said, I kissed a guy. I was like, oh, there you go. He's sucking up to the lesbian sister or his sister-in-law, and because he's trying to open up the door to come out, and then that was me. That was me. But
I didn't read that much.
I hate to spoil the movie.
Don't spoil the movie.
But that was kind of a spoiler there because but I needed to put that down as an well. This is the type of movie. There are no spoilers. There are no spoilers. You know why? Is because this movie's so cut and dry, so what's the word here? So predictable.
Yeah, it's formulaic.
I mean, it's they threw a little oceans. Or I'm sorry, they threw a little plane, trains, and automobile in there on her trip out to L.A. I mean, which was stupid. Again, another nonsensical thing. Why'd they have to have her car towed at the sleazy hotel? So she could go out and buy a $300 AMC Pacer. It had no bearing on the rest of the trip because leaving the hotel all the way to Burbank, California, it made it. Drove the silly thing right on to the Paramount Studio lot. I'm like, okay, why did you have the car towed?
I mean,
you forced her to buy this old rickety old AMC Pacer, and there was no payoff on that. So anyway, there we go. As you can tell, I'm leaning to give this a big score. I mean, this is, and the winner is. So that's it. And that's where I'm at with this in general, talking about the movie itself.
I mean, I just think it meandered and didn't really go anywhere.
There was a lot of attempts.
Hey, it was fine. I'm not ever going to watch it again. I'm not going to give it a big score. I'm not going to give it a low score. I'm just going to give it a score.
Yeah,
But it wasn't like, I thought Michelle Pfeiffer was great.
See, I thought everybody in this movie was overacting. I did. I thought Michelle Pfeiffer was just, it was, and her and Denis Leary, everybody.
He was definitely overacting.
Everybody, I think, in this movie was over the top in their performances, with the exception of Dominic.
He was so good.
Sessa and Jason Schwartzman.
Schwartzman always does that. That's just who
great.
He is.
I mean, he kept it toned right through.
The kid from The Holdovers was great.
Yeah, Dominic, there you go.
He was the best part.
Dominic Sessa, it came on and I was like, I've seen this guy before. Where did I see him before? And 2023, The Holdovers. He hasn't done anything since, and I say that. He's got 3 features coming out this year.
Yeah.
So he missed a year of nothing, and the only thing I've seen him in since The Holdovers, which we can go back and play the clip, but I thought he was incredible in that, and I love the story that he was an acting student at the university where they filmed this, or the school, and he won the role in an open casting situation there at the school. So anyway, he did a great job.
I thought he did too. I mean, I think when you think about the overacting thing, I think you need to look at the fact of the person that wrote and directed this is the guy that created The State and Viva La Variety and all those things like that. So he tends to Wet Hot American Summer. You know what I mean?
Michael Showalter.
His style is a heightened style.
Yeah, okay. I'll accept that as what it is, and he's the idea of you. I saw that was. I think we reviewed that, didn't we?
I think so.
With Anne Hathaway.
Yeah,
and she was it was a romance. The young man was a pop star.
Yes.
Right. And she was a much older woman, or as the kids call it today, a cougar. A cougar. So anyway, all right. Yeah, that's I thought most of the actors were overacting in this. Sorry, I think you were. And again, and we've had this conversation before when we talked about Denis Leary projects. Dude, just let the hair be.
I mean, it's getting darker every time.
just, it wasn't that. It's that the hair treatment doesn't match the rest of him.
You mean his hair color doesn't match the rest of his skin tone?
Oh yeah. Well, it's like he's got this head of hair up there, right? That belongs to a 40, early 50-year-old person.
And he's 70?
He's in his 60s, 70s. Yeah, I can't, 68, almost 70. And the hair and the rest of him just don't match. And so, I'm sorry. I'll tell you, Dennis, I say this with love. It's very noticeable. All right, I'll leave it at that. All right, Ted, you want to get into some numbers on this?
Let's go for it.
All right. I'm a 4.2 on this movie. It's a general movie and as a Christmas movie, I'm 4.2. This is the worst thing we've seen so far this season by far when it comes to Christmas movies. And so
5.3.
Okay. All right. Well,
it's good holiday background noise.
I wouldn't even call it that. I mean, it was all I could do because, again, I watch everything twice, try to at least. It was everything I could do to keep my finger off of the fast forward on this one. I mean, it was like I got it on, I'm trying to watch it, and I'm thinking of things that I need to be doing instead of watching this, and I did, and I ran off, and then I came back, 20 minutes later, and I was like, oh, yeah, I didn't miss anything. We're still in the living room. So, anyway, yeah, I'm a 4.2. You were at 5.3?
3, yeah.
5.3. Okay, all right. I'm a not watch. Now, my wife and I, we binged movies and stuff this weekend. I mean, it was cold and we didn't want to go out, and we got Chinese food on Friday night, I think it was, and he, takeout and brought it home, and which, it was great, and we just piled in front of the television, and then Saturday night she made a big pot of turkey tetrazzini. And it was absolutely amazing. And of course, we just piled in front of the TV and spent the night on the big sofa enjoying movies. So this is what we did: is we watched this movie, and we couldn't leave. We watched that started at about 6:30 with our Chinese, and when it was done, we're like, no, we can't go to bed on that because that was horrible. We put on J. Kelly, which was phenomenal. Now, that's not a Christmas movie, but it was a really good movie. Then Saturday night, we did a double feature again. The turkey tetrazzini had kicked in. Was that tryptophan?
Mm-hmm. You fell asleep?
And no, but it mellowed you out, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't done. And we watched Jingle Bell Heist. It's a new movie.
I saw it.
Jingle Bell Heist, a new movie. It's on Netflix, and oh my gosh, that was so much better than Oh What Fun, and it hands down. So I'm going to be a watch on that. I'll try to do a short on it as well, and then we followed that up because it just popped up next. Amelia Clark. Now, this is a 2015 or a 2019 release. I can't remember, one of those two, and it's called Last Christmas. It was written and produced by Emma Thompson, which Nanny McVie.
Yeah.
If you anybody,
I've seen that movie.
Absolutely amazing Christmas movie.
Mm-hmm.
Or I say that it's a movie that is amazing that takes place during Christmas. It's not a Christmas movie. Same goes for Jingle Bell Heist. Not a traditional Christmas movie, but it's an action drama comedy, touches on romance kind of thing that happens. And it's an Ocean's 11. Let me put it that way. Jingle Bell Heist is an Ocean's 11 type movie that takes place over Christmas. So, and I'm going to recommend the latter if you're in the Christmas looking for Christmas movies. Jingle Bell Heist, and also on Netflix, The Last Christmas. It's in there. I highly recommend those two much more than I do.
I can't believe you hated this movie that much.
I did. It's the worst. It's one of the worst Christmas movies I've ever. I mean,
I just feel like they're not that hard. You know what I mean? Like a Christmas movie is like a built-in audience right there. It's not that hard.
Right.
I mean, script-wise. I don't know. Production-wise is a different thing, but script-wise, like writing a Christmas movie, you've got the formula of every single one laid out.
Yeah. This makes those two, well, at least one of them. I'm going to look it up real quick here. Lindsay Lohan Christmas movies. This Falling for Christmas, this makes that one look okay, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Our Little Secret. That makes Our Little Secret okay, not Falling for Christmas. I'm getting them mixed up.
Yeah.
So there you go. And I did not like either one of those.
No.
But if you said, Andrew, here's your choices. Oh, what fun.
Pick one.
Oh, what fun. Our Little Secret or Falling for Christmas. I'm going with Our Little Secret.
What is the one we watched last week?
It was last week, man. I got no short-term memory.
Yeah.
But it was decent. It was decent.
No, I think last week was my favorite of everything we've watched.
Oh, my ex, Merry Little Xmas.
That was my favorite by far of what we've watched.
Yeah, well, on the record, yes. That's still, because we've done two now.
Yeah.
2 Christmas movies. Off the record, I've watched 4.
I watched Christmas Heist, whatever. Jingle Bell Heist.
Jingle Bell Heist.
It was fine.
You have to say that was better than Merry Little Xmas.
Something was off with the ADR in that movie, and it was bothering me. These Netflix movies, their ADR is like off.
Well, I didn't notice that. Might have been your feed. Now, I have problems sometimes with the video in the sense of it totally cuts out.
Yeah, it's a weird little thing, and I don't know if it kind of was throwing me. So while I was watching, I was like, why does everything seem like you ADR'd it?
If I'm giving Jingle Bell Heist a number, I'm just to compare it against what fun. I'm giving Jingle Bell Heist a 7.9.
Okay,
I'm that different in those two. So and then I probably would give the Last Christmas with Emilia Clarke from Game of Thrones. By the way, she's the queen there, Darius, dragon mother. I'm gonna give that a 7.7.
Yeah, I'd hit that. That's a good movie.
That was a good movie. That was very heartfelt.
You know, I watched some things.
All right, what did you watch?
I watched the P. Diddy 4-part documentary that 50 Cent has put out.
Right.
Banger.
Okay.
Banger. As far as a documentary, this is like 50 Cent is the most petty, and I love it. He doesn't care, and P. Diddy is a horrific person, and this just tells everything. And I ran through all 4 episodes in 4 hours. Just boom, 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 boom.
Okay. I'm selective in that sense because we have our studio cat. You can probably see her back there. That's Sunday. Hey, Sunday, say hi to everybody. You want to come over and say hi? It's one of our studio cats. She eats, it's Bluey that eats the foam off the microphones. So I love it. She's typically very timid, but here she is. Anyway, I have a problem. I want to see it, but I don't want to see it because I know there's a beef between 50 and Diddy. Mm-hmm. And so I know that, there's no positive light coming out of this. This is a slam piece.
There's no positive light that should come out of P. Diddy.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just, if it was made by an independent arbiter, I would give it more credence, but I know it's coming from 50. And I know there's no love lost between those two. And so I'm just like, all right, I'm not going to watch a beef documentary. I'm not.
You need to.
I'm not. I'm not.
There's all this footage that he had people shooting of him. Like, he hired a crew to shoot all this footage of him 4 days before he went to jail. Uh-huh. And there's just him spiraling in his hotel room being like, I don't even know these people. And it's like...
And 50 got that footage.
Oh, yeah. He bought it.
Who'd he buy it from? Diddy? Because Diddy would own it.
He bought it from whoever shot it because they didn't pay. I guess Diddy didn't pay him.
Oh, well.
Because he went to jail.
Or outbid him.
It's just a crazy documentary. And then to see 50 Cent in every single interview, just like, and they're like, who's your favorite villain? And he goes, I kind of like Diddy. He's my favorite villain. So funny.
Okay. All right, so I'm a don't watch oh what fun.
Yeah.
I am a watch on Jingle Bell Heist because we're wrapping up the Christmas season here. We might have one more in us, but there's a big thing dropping this weekend, and I think we need to call an audible here, and that is the release, and I'll go ahead and say it, the release of the third Knives Out is coming up this weekend.
We should watch it.
We should watch it and talk about it on Monday. So if you don't mind, we'll do that audible instead of doing the Mr. Bean Christmas thing. Maybe
I don't want to do anything Mr. Bean.
And maybe we'll regroup on him after, or we can just do a Christmas recap after Christmas.
We could just do an episode where we talk about our favorite Christmas movies.
Or because it would be pushing the limits of the new year. We can just kind of do a year in review, something like that. We'll get with Rocky, our producer, right? And we'll discuss that. And of course, lists will have to be made.
Because I might hate Mr. Bean more than anything I've ever seen.
Okay,
not the actor. Good for him. He did a thing.
Yeah, right.
But I hate it.
Okay, I get it. No, he's got his thing.
Don't hate him. He's very funny in other things.
Right.
Mr. Bean gets on my nerves.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So anyway, I tell you that because I want everybody out there this weekend, the 12th, I think it is, on Netflix. Is that right? Netflix. Yeah. The third Knives Out installment comes with Daniel Craig. Go watch it. And then on Monday, Ted and I will talk about it. And you can compare notes with us. Obviously, leave comments on our Facebook or our YouTube channel. When let's open this dialogue up between the show and our lovely listening audience out there. So anyway, all right. So I'm good. You good?
I'm good.
All right. Guys, thanks for being listeners and watchers. Yeah, you. Till next week, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Ted.